Thank you so much to my precious human family who is joining me today, both repeat participants as well as those who are with me for the first time. People who are watching live, I'm super honored for you to be here, and those who are watching via replay. Everyone here is welcome and honored. My name is Alina Phoenix, and I am an intuitive energy healer and creator of the Phoenix Energy Repatterning Method. We are joining together today because we are choosing to repattern and release as much of the burden of pain and inappropriateness in this world as we can that are contributing to the states of panic, anxiety, worry, and fear. And oh my gosh, there is so much of it out in this world right now today. We are also choosing to call forth the gifts and the blessings that are present in our lineages to support us in this great evolution. Yay, evolution! So comfortable, right? I typically choose a different background image for each one of the events that I do that aligns with the energy that we are currently in. Today, I'm inspired to do this event with no background at all. Things are very uncertain in this world, and there are so many illusions and deceptions. AI generated content is everywhere and it's not clearly labeled. So today I'm inviting you into a real place, my sanctuary that I have created for myself, where I work. So no filters, no virtual background, just me here with you from my office. And I thank you so much for joining me from wherever you are. So we're going to begin with a meditation and prayer to settle into the right frame of mind. And I invite you to do these affirmations with me either silently or aloud. Please get comfortable in your body, whatever it is that you are doing, whether you are sitting or standing, laying down, or listening while otherwise occupied. Be present here and now. Let's take a nice deep breath and relax into our bodies, knowing that we are safe and protected to be here now. Please affirm with me, we shine our light. We are now going to activate our universal calibration lattice toroid of consciousness. This is the totality of our energy field, which contains all of our chakras, meridians, magnetic field, and more. It is an extension of our nervous system, and it is the system that allows us to integrate the new energies that we are being exposed to now. If you are interested in learning more about this and working more with your toroid of consciousness, we do this each month during the full moon clearing and energy activation. So I invite you to join me for that if you haven't yet. Please focus on your center below, which is approximately 24 inches below your feet, and affirm with me. I honor my body presence. I am here. Now we shift our focus to our center above, which is approximately 24 inches above our heads. Take a nice deep breath and affirm with me. I honor my soul presence. I remember I am. Take another deep breath. And we're going to focus on the column of light and energy flowing through the core of our being that contains all of our chakras. Please focus on your core consciousness and affirm with me. I honor my spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. I know I am. We join together through the braiding of the light fibers of our individual universal calibration lattices to create this activation and clearing today, honoring the uniqueness and inner wisdom of each person present. Every single one of us responds to this according to our own inner wisdom. Take another deep breath. And we acknowledge the beautiful benevolence and abundance of Gaia, the earth. We ground ourselves deeply into the earth, bringing in the energy of garnet to assist us in tuning in to the new frequencies that are on our planet now. Please affirm with me. I honor you, Gaia, my beautiful home. Thank you for loving us, nourishing us, and supporting us always. Take another deep breath. And we join our intention together now to create a heart coherence, knowing that we too are included in these energies of benevolence as we pray for intervention. As we heal ourselves, we heal others. As we heal others, we heal ourselves. Take another deep breath. Place your hand on your heart, and you may close your eyes if you wish. Dear God, Source, Creator, Universe, we thank you for our lives. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for all that has come before and all that will ever come after. We come before you now to ask for assistance in healing and transmuting the inappropriate energies that are on our planet now. We ask that all energies interfering with the flourishing of all life to be transformed and transmuted now into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. We ask to be placed on the fastest possible timeline for ascension of ease and grace. If it can be healed or repaired, please heal and repair it. If it can be prevented or averted, please prevent or avert it. If it must be destroyed or dismantled, please destroy and dismantle it. Let all that is needed happen for the greatest possible good of all, whatever that looks like. And may the energy of solutions arise in every area they are needed. We ask that divine synchronicity be activated for all who are praying for intervention, and that benevolent outcomes occur for all who are seeking divine assistance at this time. Place the needed answers in their paths. Make it obvious. Make them look. We speak now to the divinity that resides in the hearts of all those who participate in and contribute to the inappropriateness in humanity, those responsible for harm and for violations of sovereignty in any way. We call forth your highest healed soul selves to step forward now into this time of this moment and blossom compassion and integrity into your hearts. May your hearts be filled with so much love and joy that all harmful ways are immediately discontinued and your paths are turned towards healing the damage that was done. So be it, and so it is. I am so very grateful it is done. If your eyes were closed during this prayer, you may open them now. Thank you so much for choosing to take compassionate action with me to assist with the healing of our precious planet and our precious human family, especially now in such uncertain and troubling times. We are ready to start with the healing that we've all come here for today. So we're going to do a couple of oracle readings to help us understand a little more about what's going on in the planet. For those who are not familiar, we're going to use my Prism Oracle. This is my favorite deck. It is a color and a word, and it has been the most reliable one and the easiest one for me to work with. So we're going to do a general check-in, 5 cards, energy moving out, energy moving in, lesson we are learning right now, advice from our higher self, and outcome of this period in our lives. So, first card is energy moving out, and that is creativity. Creativity is moving out. I feel like right now this is a reflection of the fear energy that is so prevalent on our planet right now. Between the war, the economy, the uncertainties about gas prices, people's jobs being potentially, taken by AI, everybody's pulling in. Everybody is like moving into this very self-protective, contracted stance. And that makes it very, very difficult to be creative. And we need that creativity if we are going to find solutions for moving through this time for ourselves with ease and grace. Because the truth of the matter is, this is a very difficult period of time. And our actions, our mindset, how we care for ourselves, how we care for our communities, this is going to make a tremendous difference in how we get through this time. So it's really important to expand our circles now, to make new friends and meet new like minded people that can support us through this time, to align with those who are supportive of us in a reciprocal manner, and to really focus on being grounded and centered within ourselves. When it comes to all of this horrible stuff that's going on in the world, we have so little control when it comes to these big things. And in cases like that, we can really easily get thrown into a freeze state where you just feel stuck and you don't know what to do. And it's very hard to be creative when we're stuck. So it's very helpful to bring it back to what we can control. Yes, these big things are going on in the world and they are very terrible, but there is nobody knocking on our individual doors being like, hey, do you think we should start a new war right now? Hey, do you think we should blow up critical infrastructure that's going to send food and commodities and gas prices through the roof? Hey, do you think that we should maybe not persecute all of these horrible people that have been exposed through the Epstein files? Like, there's nobody asking us personally those questions, because if they asked us, we would probably have a very different result going on. And we are getting our nervous systems very activated by these things because of this device that we're constantly glued to and scrolling through. They call it doom scrolling. We're just scrolling. It's not our faults that there's so much doom there, but that's very much a frequency that is being generated to keep us in a state of fear. The world is only asking you to deal with what is exactly in front of you. If you're not having war in your particular neighborhood, if there are not refugees on your doorstep, if there is no meaningful, appreciable thing that you can do to make a significant impact on this great big problem that we have no control over, then we need to bring it back to our locus of control. I can send love. I can send positive energy. I can do events like this. I cannot stop the bombs. I cannot control prices. I cannot make anybody choose to utilize my services. I cannot comfort the people that are being immediately affected by these things. And so I send my beautiful, loving energy and positive energy of solutions into those things, and then I redirect. What can I do right now to make this life better? To make this life more grounded, more centered, more beneficial to those I actually interact with, my friends, my family, my colleagues, the strangers on the street whose lives I can physically touch. That's where our control is. And for those of us who want a bigger impact, please get involved, get involved in politics, make your voice heard, go protest, do the things that are in your control. But when all we do is focus on these things and just complain about them, and then we just stew in our fear and our worry and our anxiety, like that doesn't actually make things better. It doesn't actually solve the problem. It just keeps us looping in the fear, looping in the worry, looping in the anxiety, looping in the panic. And we need to interrupt those loops and bring back our creativity. So, energy moving in right now, trust, trust. Things look pretty awful right now. Can we trust that we're going to get through this okay? Can we trust in our own capacity to handle it? Can we trust in our own ability to navigate the situation? Can we trust in the fact that the world is going to continue? So many people are afraid that this is the end of the world right now. It's not. It is not the end of the world. I've been doing this work for 6+ years now, and I have done many, many sessions, hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands by now. I don't know. I don't keep track. And when I get these ancestral energies, I encounter over and over and over again ancestors who were truly paralyzed with fear that it was the end of the world 10, 50, 100, 200 generations back. And every time I encounter another one of those, the world is ending sort of energies, I kind of chuckle a little bit to myself, because I imagine an energy healer similar to myself generations from now doing the same kind of work, going, oh, how quaint. Look at these generations from 2020 who thought it was the end of the world, and here we are still kicking. I would love for us to trust that it is all going to work out, because it is. We might not be able to see it from our limited perspective. We are going to encounter challenges along the way, personally and collectively. But humanity is still going to be here. The world is still going to be here. We're not going to destroy ourselves. My favorite conspiracy theory is that it's all going to work out. Lesson that we are learning right now, anger. Ooh, super relevant right now, because who's mad that all of these horrible people have been exposed by the Epstein files with their literal, like the worst atrocities that we can imagine, and how many of these people have been persecuted and thrown in jail? Who's mad about this? Who's mad about the war? Who's mad about the immigration stuff? Who's mad about everything? Like, very wrapped up with the fear narratives is an anger narrative, is an us versus them. We have got all of these beautiful family dynamics, one part of the human family against another part of the human family, and never the twain shall come together. And it's very sad, because divide and conquer has been very effectively used against us by these very people that should be prosecuted in order to maintain their power and keep us ineffective. So anger is an important emotion. It tells us where we have been violated. It tells us where we need to change something. It is not to be avoided or suppressed. It is to be listened to. What is your anger telling you? What is your anger inspiring you to change? This is the lesson that we're learning right now. And collectively, I think we're about to see our anger do some pretty amazing transformative things. Advice from our higher self: cleanse. Well, we're doing some of that tonight with this lovely event. But cleanse. So cleanse your emotions, cry, scream, yell, write it out in a journal. Say whatever you need to say out loud in a car by yourself, where you can literally just be fully honest and you don't have to worry about offending or hurting anybody. Get your energy flowing and moving. If you need some sort of a energy healing individual session because you really want to get at those deep releases and start changing some patterns in your life, I am here to help in more than just this kind of a capacity with this group session, but with individual sessions too. And I've got some really amazing new stuff that I've got going on. Cleanse your diet, eat clean, avoid all of the poisonous crap that they're selling as food and that is contributing so much to our states of ill health. Cleanse your environment, sage, uh, open your windows, let some fresh air in. Now that our winter is finally on its way out, get some fresh air in and get that stagnant winter air out. These are some things from our higher self that we are being encouraged to do in order to help and support ourselves right now, and I think that that's amazing. And the outcome of this period in our lives, balance. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better outcome. I would love to see some better balance in this world, because I don't know about you, but I look around and I see like all kinds of things are just way out of balance. And our own lives individually, like the macrocosm, the big picture is composed of all of our tiny little pictures. And so I think that we underestimate how important cultivating and creating and maintaining individual balance is. Because when enough of us on an individual become balanced, when enough of us are no longer pulled into the fear narrative and the anger narratives, when we can hold nuance, when we can converse with every other human being and allow them to have their wildly diverging opinions, even if we completely disagree, without being pulled into hatred and division, when we can hold balance in our own field on an electromagnetic level, our universal calibration lattice expands. Our toroid of consciousness expands. Did you know that one person sitting and meditating in a city can actually decrease the levels of violence in that city? And when 8 or more people get together, like what we're doing tonight, that actually can affect our whole planet. There are people all over the world that are coming together for events like this to create more balance in our world. And it's coming. That is going to be the outcome of this period in our lives. And so, every single one of you, it is so important that you seek and cultivate balance for yourself, because your balance contributes to balance in this world. So, I thank you for doing that. Thank you for every single step that you are taking to cultivate and maintain balance in your life, because it is important. I think it's some of the most important work that we can do. All right, so that is from our Prism Oracle. Cryon has been tapping me on the shoulder quite a bit, and I've been listening to some messages from Cryon lately that has been helping me to maintain better balance. And so we've got 3 cards from the Cryon Oracle deck to support us tonight. The first one is recalibration of self. Recalibration of self. So the recalibration of self begins with the understanding that darkness has no power over you anymore. It will retreat from you instead of attacking you. If you fear anything, darkness has won. That's the balance we speak of. Oh, I just got chills. Cryon. Hello. What was the last card that we just pulled? Balance. Like, I love when these things align. From Lee Carroll. Perhaps after reading the quote above from Cryon, you are saying, this card isn't for me. Darkness has no power in my life. I'm a good, balanced person. What most people don't realize is that we actually promote fear in our lives all the time. It's a habit of our culture. It's in so many simple things that we don't realize we are doing it. It's most prevalent in what we expect and what we say when we are disappointed. It's in the words we speak to ourselves. Fear wins every time that we expect the worst or when we feel that we are a victim of circumstance. Do you realize that you are embracing fear when you use the expression, I knew that would happen, when you are disappointed? Or, what again? When a repeated disappointment takes place. Basically, fear won out in both cases. Think about it. It's a habit from an old energy of the past. What comes out of your mouth on a regular basis? Is it what you heard your patterns say? Most of the time it is. The new paradigm for the light worker is in the very name, light worker. It's time to recalibrate yourself and what you expect in life because the light dark balance around you is changing. When there is uncertainty, do you affirm that you are expecting the best? When you are stressing over an upcoming situation, do you practice seeing a benevolent outcome? Recalibration of self is a full awareness of the fact that we are all different today due to the planetary change and shift. The words we say can actually create light where there used to be darkness. It can set a stage for benevolent things, and fear won't have a chance. Best of all, your children will hear it, and you will start the beginning of what they will say and what their children will say. That will help recalibrate the light and dark for generations to come. And I think that that's a beautiful ending piece to that card because that's what we're here to do today in this ancestral healing. Like, I don't think I could have picked a better card to go with today. Second card, pleasing God. Pleasing God. Now, this one is interesting because I feel like so much of what is going on with the Middle East in particular, yeah, it's got its roots in holy war, in the apocalypse and in trying to bring about Armageddon and so on and so forth. And so much of religion in our culture has to do with like you've got to be a certain this, that, or the other in order to please God. And that's very fear based as well. Pleasing God. God is the creative source of the universe, and you are part of this God. Therefore, to please God is to love yourself enough to be part of the wholeness of God. From Crying. From Lee Carroll. Can God be pleased? Cryon has actually told us that God does not have a human personality or anything remotely close to it. The major belief systems on this planet, however, have mostly humanized God. So for most spiritual system, God is pleased or not pleased, and the result is often the idea of punishment or redemption. Humans have made God into themselves. Cryon teaches, God does not think like a human. The creator of the universe does not have the dysfunctional attributes of human consciousness. God is pure love. Therefore, we ask again, can God be pleased? The answer is a little different from what you think. The precious infant may not have the language yet, nor have a developed consciousness yet. It has no concept of pleasing or not pleasing mom. It has a brain that has no intellect yet and is pristine as it just arrived on earth. But that infant melts in the heart of mom, and when it smiles and reaches out for the arms of a compassionate, loving mother, together they meld into a communication that is universal. There is nothing like it. Love is always the answer, for it surpasses any intellectual thinking from even the most brilliant humans alive. It is the closest thing to the essence of the Creator, and it is flawless, pure, and magnificent. Get the picture? Pleasing God is to embrace and become as close as you can to enjoying the love of the wholeness of God. It is inside you. I love that message. Final card, relax and be. Relax and be. And I just flipped right to it. Relax and be. Know that you are here on purpose. Relax and let synchronicity push you into the next area that will be benevolent and beautiful for you, if you will allow it. Cry on. From Lee Carroll. I hope you really take a long look at why you received this card. First of all, it's my personal favorite, and it's the one most of us need to receive every day. Copy this card and put it on your refrigerator. The most difficult thing for almost all of us is to live our lives in a relaxed and non-stressful way. Our culture breeds stress at every turn and seems to always push us in ways that are challenging as we endeavor to expect good and benevolent things. Look at the simplicity and teaching of the words, relax and be. It is a profound statement from Cryon, which means be at peace with yourself right now, for everything you see is within your ability to understand and solve. Those words are for a master. This is who you are in the eyes of God. But look, it goes on. It then speaks of allowing synchronicity to work in your favor, pushing you into benevolent places. Do you believe that? Remember, Cryon tells us that our very expectations create the synchronicity we need to bring us benevolent things. Consciousness is energy. But wait, there's more. So far, we are told that we can have peace because we are in control, and that synchronicity is coming, which is beautiful. However, it's if you allow it. What? Who wouldn't allow it? Dear ones, every single human who doubts that God knows their name won't allow it. Every single human who feels they are a victim of this planet won't allow it. Every single human who doesn't believe they are good enough won't allow it. Get the picture? So before I even begin to ponder, relax, and be, I take a deep breath, close my eyes, and remember the words of Cryon. You are dearly loved. Then I'm ready. All right. Oh, I didn't expect to cry already. Oh my goodness, I really feel like those are just the perfect messages to go along with tonight's ancestral healing. And the final card that I want to share with you is from the Sacred Symbols of Healing deck by Dr. Jean Logan. These cards are glyphs that carry healing frequencies that are transmitted when you look at the image and read the affirmation. So this is going to be one more affirmation for us to use to support ourselves at this time, and I'm going to read it now. I release all fear that I have been holding within me. There is nothing to be afraid of when I trust. I intend divine light, guidance, and protection. I create a self-renewing protective shield that will keep me from harm. So let's look at that glyph again. I've got a comment here about the decks. Yes, that is a Cryon deck. I will have links to every single one of these decks in your report. So if you feel like you want a copy of any of these decks for yourself, you can have it. I love using Oracle decks. They really bring me so much comfort when I am feeling a bit out of control. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one away now because that particular deck is not used like other decks. That one I always keep in order because it's not like a card deck that you do readings for. It's when you want to use the glyph, you take the card out of the deck and then you can actually like put this on your body. You can hang it on your mirror so that you can see it every day. But this allows you to look at the image and to use the affirmation over and over again. And if you keep that deck in order numerically, it just makes the one that you're looking for a lot easier to find. So I didn't shuffle and choose this one. I just chose this one because this is the one that is most appropriate for tonight. So I hope that you are receiving those energies and releasing the fear now. Lovely, lovely. Now we're moving on to the releases of our ancestral burdens. We have 44 participants that are choosing to join today. We all have a legacy of trauma that has been passed down from our ancestors, and these energies tend to affect us in one of four different ways. The first way, we will feel that way easily and over again, almost like a theme in our life. The second way, we run away from it, trying never to feel or express it, act opposite to that energy as often as possible. Third way, we teeter-totter back and forth between manifesting and running away, depending on where we are in our life journey. And then the fourth way, we are just a placeholder, passing it down to the next generation without really manifesting it one way or another. So keep that in mind as we are going through these ancestral energies. Try to think about which way it is affecting you. You may even be able to see a pattern of this energy in your family. Not everyone who signed up to participate is here. And one of the lovely things about energy healing work is that you do not have to be present live in order to receive the benefits. This is true of my normal work as well. So if you've got a busy schedule and we can't just coordinate a Zoom time, I offer recorded sessions where I sit down and I do a full recording of your own individual session for you, just like this. I do guarantee that what I find will be relevant, or I don't want your money. And you can actually see some examples of those kind of recorded sessions on my YouTube page. So let's get into it. Starting with myself, my intention is to release the very oldest inherited trapped emotion or belief that is contributing to panic, worry, anxiety, and fear in this world. Some individuals have some specific intentions for their personal releases, and I intend that those intentions be honored for the best and highest good of all. Also, if you are here this evening live, I super appreciate you. And when it comes to your personal release, I would very much like to know if it is relevant for you. So you are welcome to either type in the chat or to unmute yourself and chime in to let me know what you think about your personal release. Are you manifesting it, running away, teeter-tottering? Do you see a place? Do you see a pattern of that in your family? I would love to know. So I'm going to start with myself because I can. Very oldest energy. What do I got? Is this an emotion, a belief? I got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, something under safety. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief. I am vulnerable. And oh my gosh, I have been feeling that very, very much lately, especially after what happened in Florida. So looks like I'm going to be going this journey solo, and I have to figure out all of the logistics of how to completely depart from my old life. So, yay! Not worried about that at all. No anxiety or fear. Definitely not panicking. Okay. Is this inherited from my mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 410, 20, more than 415, 410, 11, 12. 412 generations back, starting with a male, starting with a female. I release the belief I am vulnerable from every root and branch of my family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Sherry Bradford is next. And Sherry, are you here tonight? I believe you usually are. You're usually iPad 3, and I see you there. Hey, Sherry. All right. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, we got something under communication. Column A, we got something under authority. Section 1. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a belief. I must resist authority. I must resist authority. Feeling into this feels like a lot of inappropriate things were happening. I don't like it. All right. Inherited from your mother's side, from her mother. How many generations? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, more than 610, more than 605, 600, 601, 601 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief, I must resist authority from every root and branch of your family tree, Sherry. Have we released that? Yes. Carolyn Jamate is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. Here's a belief. I am a terrible person. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? How many? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 60, 70, more than 665, 665, 67, 667 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. All right, Carolyn, I see you here tonight. What do you think about this one? If you'd like to unmute yourself or type in the box. Have you ever resonated with that belief? I am a terrible person.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever would have thought that about myself. Um, but I might have to mull on this one a little bit. I'm sure it's in there somewhere if
Okay,
it
so
came
you
up.
might feel the opposite of that. You might
Well,
feel that you're a good person, and that might be the way that that's manifesting. Or it could have been a teeter-totter, like at some points in your life, you might have felt like a terrible person. Um, terrible doesn't necessarily mean like committing bad acts. Terrible in this context feels like I'm terrible at being a person. I don't fit in. I don't do things right. People are
that's
picking on
possible. Yeah.
me. uh, people are definitely finding fault with everything that I do. The way I am is just not acceptable. So this is the vibration specifically that is coming through with this. I am a terrible
Thanks for
person.
that clarification. Yes.
So does that feel
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
okay? So now it's relevant. We just
Yeah.
needed a little bit more. All right. So we release this belief from every root and branch of your family tree. Have we released that, Carolyn? Yes. And thank you very much. Sherry has responded. She says, in the past, to release for ancestors. Now I'm a sovereign being and will never submit to authority. Okay, well, yeah, that'll be a resonant of I must resist authority. Yeah, for sure. All right. So Tanya Kosiak is the next individual. I don't know if you're here tonight. Is this an emotion, a belief? We've got another belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, number 8. Here's a belief: I always disappoint others. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, more than 825, 821 to 822 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. Do we need to know anything else? No. So we release this belief: I always disappoint others, from every root and branch of your family tree, Tanya. Have we released that? Yes. Carolyn says, I am terrible at humaning. I feel that as well. And I'm also curious, as we go through this list, like if you want to just respond with like a little heart or an emoji or something, because we are one human family, and when we've got stuff coming from this far back, a lot of times it affects more than one of us on this call. So if you just want to give me like a little thumbs up or whatever, if you feel like you're resonating with this energy, you very well may be. We're one human family and we're going way far back. Melissa Laranaga is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? We got another belief. Column A, we got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under responsibility. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, here's a belief: I have more responsibility than I can handle. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 485, 481 to 482 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And I'm getting a bunch of thumbs up and hearts indicating that we're all we're resonating with this. All right, starting with a female. All right, type, not talk. We release this belief from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Melissa. Have we released that? Yes. Victoria Axworthy is next. I believe she is here tonight. So I'd love to know if this one is relevant for you. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. We've got a feeling of failure coming up. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, more than 725, 725, 6, 7, 8, 728 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? No. So, Victoria, have you struggled with feelings of failure in your life? I'd be very curious to know. We
Oh my
release.
gosh. Yeah, that hit powerfully. And I know my father did as well. So that resonates all the way through. And I'm crying, so I can feel that really, that's great. So thank
Yes,
you.
let's go ahead and release this right now. We release this feeling of failure from every root and branch of your family tree. Thank you so much, Victoria. Have we released that? Yes. Katie Pruding is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under codependency. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, here's a belief: I feel guilty when others are helping me. I resonate with that. Getting some thumbs up here. Yeah. All right. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, more than 265, 265, 6, 7, 8, 9, 269 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief: I feel guilty when others are helping me, from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Kimberly Pruding is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Abandonment, betrayal, betrayal. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, more than 765, 765, 6, 7, 8, 768 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of betrayal from every root and branch of your family tree, Kimberly. Have we released that? Yes. Andy Marinka is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, bitterness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, 40, more than 735, 731, 2, 732 generations back, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release this feeling of bitterness from every root and branch of your family tree, Andy. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Avolio is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, we've got something under self. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. Here's a belief: I'll never be happy with myself. Inherited from mother's side. And this one's one I resonate with a lot, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 885, 885, 6, 7, 8, 888 generations back. And the money falls out of the sky. I feel like I wish I had, like, just I could just dump a bucket of money on people. That'd just be nice. I'd love to do that. If I had unlimited funds, just come to your house and just be like, here, let's make it rain, and just dump a bucket of money on your house, and I'd leave and let you just clean up the mess, which I'm sure you wouldn't mind at all. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? All right, starting with a male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief I'll never be happy with myself from every root and branch of our family tree, Catherine. Have we released that? Yes. All right. 888 is the number to beat. Joseph Avolio is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Anxiety. Anxiety, my old friend. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, more than 705, 705, 6, 7, 8, 708 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. And this one is coming through with like strong vibes of perfectionism. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect, which is what I resonate with a lot. We release this feeling of anxiety from every root and branch of our family tree. And I haven't been mentioning it, but I'm getting a lot of thumbs up down here. Have we released that? Yes. Ellen Workaw is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we got something under power. Column A, we've got something under performance. Section 1, number 1. Here's a belief: I can't make good decisions. Inherited from mother, father's side, inherited from father's side, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, more than 910, more than 920, more than 915, 915, 16, 17, 18, 918 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. Yeah. That one's one I can relate to as well, because sometimes it seems like I'm just trying to make good decisions, and then peace. Getting a lot of thumbs up and some hearts on that one. So we release this belief I can't make good decisions from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Dan Workaw is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we got something under love. Column A, we got something under feelings. Section 1, Number 1, 2, here's a belief: I am unable to function emotionally. Oh, and there's that belief that no matter what we're feeling, we're always getting it wrong. That's what it feels like. That's what this one feels like. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900,000, more than 950, 60, 70, more than 965, 965, 6, 966 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I feel that one real strong in my heart. We release the belief: I am unable to function emotionally from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. All right, getting a lot of reactions on that one as well. Beth Workhaus, next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Anxiety, despair, despair. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 285, 280, 281, 281 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. And speaking of energies that are, hey, the world is ending, there is no hope. That's exactly what this one feels like. This one feels like the world is ending. There's no hope. There's no point. There's no reason to go on. And hey, guess what? We're still here 281 generations later. So I guess she was wrong. We release that feeling of despair from every root and branch of our family tree, Beth. Have we released that? Yes. Mary Amlong is next, and I know you're here, and we've got some family along with her in this group. So what do you got for me, Mary? Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Conflict, creative insecurity, terror. Ooh, you're releasing a heavy one. Terror. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, more than 775, 775, 6, 7, 8, 778 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. I'm smelling smoke real strong. Things are falling. Stuff's on fire. People are screaming. Oh my gosh, this one's really heavy. We release this feeling of terror from every root and branch of the family tree, Mary. Have we released that? Yes. Ooh, that was a little bit more of a world is coming to an end, but it's like more immediately, as in my world right now is like exploding around me. War just arrived and did its thing. So that was a really heavy one. Thank you for releasing that, Mary. What do you think? Do you resonate with that? Feel terrified about the world sometimes? Feel like everything's fallen in? All right, just you're welcome to type or unmute yourself, or I don't know if you got distracted, but she says maybe a little. Okay, well, I'm glad you don't, because it's one, it would be a lot more pleasant to be on the running away from it side, and let's not be terrified about the world ending. All right, so Paul Amlong is next. Is this an emotional belief, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something under financial. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief: money corrupts. Money corrupts. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, 30, 40, more than 635, 635, 6, 7, 8, 638 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. What do you think, Mary, for Paul? Do you think that money corrupts belief comes up? We release the belief money corrupts from every root and branch of your family tree, Paul. Have we released that? Yes. Money is very important to him. I think it's important to all of us, kind of because we have to have it for everything. but the money corrupts pattern. What does this feel like when I'm feeling into this pattern from the ancestry? This feels like an unnecessary accumulation of all of this money and wealth to the detriment of everyone around him, regardless of whether they're related or not. This feels like more for me, and I don't care about you. And then this feels like that was his father, and this energy is coming from the son, who's literally like starving, struggling. He's not the one that's going to inherit. He's a younger son. And so it's like the father is like grooming and taking care of the eldest, and the rest of them are just whatever, riffraff. So that's the full picture that's coming down with this particular scenario. So just curious there. All right. But yeah, it's this definitely feels like that's very related to the way that money has stratified in our world, where a very few tiny number of people have most of everything, and the rest of us, like, they don't even care. So I'm glad we could get rid of that. All right. So Mary says perhaps his sister is very wealthy now and is a different person. She married money. Paul never had any. Okay. I can see that might be part of the pattern. All right. Well, Liam M. Long is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we got something under love. Column A, we got something under family. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8, there is always tension or drama in my family. All right, inherited from mother, father, inherited from father's side. What do you think? Is father's side of the family over there dramatic? Starting from his mother, from his father, 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 60, 70, more than 365, 365, 6, 7, 8, 9, 369 generations back, starting with the male, Do we need to know anything else? No. She says some. All right, we release this belief from every root and branch of your family tree, Liam. Have we released that? Yeah. All right, Thomas Vaverka is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else, failure, helplessness, hopelessness. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, more than 910, 20, 30, more than 925, 925, 6, 7, 927 generations back, starting with the male. We release the feeling of hopelessness from every root and branch of your family tree, Thomas. Have we released that? Yes. Tommy Vaverka Jr. is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we got something under communication. Column A, column B, we've got something under ego. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1. Here's a belief. I need to have it my way. I resonate with that. Oh, well, it doesn't help that in my family, it was always told it's my way or the highway. And I'm like, highway, see ya. Because out there, I can have it my way. Anyway, is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 780, 780 generations back. Starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release the belief I need to have it my way from every root and branch of your family tree, Tommy. Have we released that? Yes. Catherine Hoover is next. I believe she might be here tonight. Is this in emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, 2. Number 1, here's a belief: I make stupid decisions. Is this inherited from mother's side and inherited from his mother's side? From her mother, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, more than 835, 835, 6, 836 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release the belief: I make stupid decisions from every root and branch of your family tree, Catherine. And she just commented, yes, that is relevant for me. Thank you. Let's go ahead and release that all. Have we released that? Yes. Andrea Marshall is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we've got we've got something under communication. Column A, column B, we've got something under ego. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a belief: I need to prove that I'm good enough. All right, inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 60, 70, more than 965, 961, 2, 962 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And Andrea says, oh boy, yes, proof is in the pudding, LOL. Yeah, I also really resonate very strongly with that one. We release the belief: I need to prove that I am good enough, from every root and branch of your family tree, Andrea. Have we released that? Yes. Angel Parsons is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under survival. Column A, something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, I am not healthy. I can relate with that for most of my life. And that's what I'm still working on getting to the root of for myself, so that I can be healthy. I'm so much healthier than I ever have been. It really feels like it. And I also feel like I still have so much left to do. It's like, when will I be just done? I don't know. I guess when I'm not in this body anymore, I'll be done. So inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 60, more than 555, 550, 555, and the money comes 555. That's big change number there. That's catalyst of change, big time, big time. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief: I am not healthy, from every root and branch of your family tree, Angel. Have we released that? Yes. Abby Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, number 3, I'm not allowed to have boundaries. It sure does feel that way sometimes. Like, when you're trying to set a boundary and people just get all offended because, like, you're not doing what they want you to do. Anyway, inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, more than 250, more than 210, 20, 30, more than 225, 225, 6, 7, 227 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief: I'm not allowed to have boundaries, from every root and branch of your family tree, Abby. Have we released that? Yes. Steve Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, lack of control. Well, who controls anything, really? There's so little we have control over. I'll give you the full list right now. 1, our thoughts. 2, our actions. End of list. Super short list. I wish it was longer. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, more than 710, 20, 30, 40, more than 735, 735. 735 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of lack of control from every root and branch of your family tree, Steve. Have we released that? Yes. Aaliyah Gambe is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we've got something under divine. Column A, we've got something under God. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, number 2, God punishes and condemns me. Oh gosh, I believe that came up in our oracle reading today. I love when it's relevant. I love when it's all relevant. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 860, more than 870, more than 865, 861, 2, 862 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief God punishes and condemns me from every root and branch of your family tree, Aaliyah. Oh, goodness. Child's coming through with some feelings of being tortured. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh, let's go ahead and release that one more time. We release the belief God punishes and condemns me from every root and branch of her family tree, Aaliyah. Oh, have we released that? Yes. Charity Ross is next, and you are here tonight. So I'd love to know if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, we've got something under ability. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief. I can't figure it out. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 910, 20, 30, 40, more than 935, 935, 936, 936 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. What do you think, Charity? Is this run relevant for you? We release the belief, I can't figure it out, from every root and branch of your family tree. Have we released that? Yes. She may have stepped away. All right. If you're available.
No,
Did you-
yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. What do
Yeah,
you think? Is
no.
that relevant?
Absolutely 100%.
Okay, thank you very much for confirming. I appreciate that. All right, Jan Buriam. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that right. Sorry for butchering your name. Is next. Is this in the emotions? Column A, column B. We've got row 1 somewhere else. We have effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, insecurity. So I'm going to do the definition on that one because for me, sometimes that one's confusing. Insecurity is defined as a lack of confidence, feeling self-conscious, shy, feeling unsafe from danger or ridicule. Okay. All right. So is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother? 100, 200, more than 150, 60, 70, more than 165, 165, 6, 166 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. I have struggled with patterns of insecurity in my life for sure. We release that feeling of insecurity from every root and branch of your family tree, Jan. Have we released that? Yes. Daryl Blusnavage is next. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, guilt. We got some guilt coming up here. Ooh, feels very Catholic. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 610, 20, more than 615, 610, 11, 12, 612 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this feeling of guilt from every root and branch of your family tree, Daryl. Have we released that? Yes. Micaiah Ross is next individual, and I hope I said that right. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Anxiety. Anxiety is coming up. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, 60, 70, more than 965, 961, 2, 3, 4, 964 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. Oh my gosh, that's a really old one. Is that the oldest one? Oh, 966 is the number we're trying to beat. All right, we release the feeling of anxiety from every root and branch of your family tree, Micaiah. Have we released that? Yes. Barbara Romanzin is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, confusion. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 510, 20, more than 515, 510, 11, 12, 512 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And this feels like the confusion of like, I don't even know what to believe. This feels like there was some sort of an invasion and the new invaders had a completely different religion and belief system and they were trying to impose it. And it's like, you know, but this is what we believe, and then I don't know what to believe. Like, this is all very confusing, and can't I just live? How this one feels. We release this feeling of confusion from every root and branch of your family tree, Barbara. Have we released that? Yes. Kathy Teltschik, I hope I said that right. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief, column A, something under divine. Column A, column B, we've got something under higher self. Section 1, number 1, I'm in hell. Oh, well, gosh, I can definitely relate to that myself. I have felt that numerous times in my life. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, more than 350, 60, 70, more than 365, 361, 2, 362 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I'm in hell from every root and branch of our family tree, Kathy. Have we released that? Yes. Bonnie Lewis is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We've got another belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under scarcity. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2. Here's a belief, I'll never be accepted. Ooh, yeah, I felt that. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, more than 755, 755, 756, 756 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from every root and branch of our family trees, Bonnie. Have we released that? Yes. Janine Klein is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, worry. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 60, 70, more than 665, 665, 6, 7, 8, 9, 669 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And I continue to get a lot of thumbs ups and hearts as we're going. So it's, you know, it just goes to show we're one big human family. We're all experiencing this lovely stuff together. Isn't it great? We release that feeling of worry from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Sharon Manning is next. I believe she is here tonight, and I'd love to know if this is relevant for you, Sharon. Is this an emotion, a belief? This is a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, section 6, number 1, 2. Here's a belief. I have no friends. I have felt that at definitely way more than one juncture in my life. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 60, 70, 80, more than 875, 871, 2, 872 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Sharon says she notices this pattern with her parents, especially. We release this belief, I have no friends, from every root and branch of your family tree, Sharon. Have we released that? Yes. Kay Fisher is the next individual, and she is also here tonight. I'll love to know if this is relevant for you, whatever comes up. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, something under body. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1. Here's a belief. I will never reach my ideal weight. Oh, I was thinking about that for myself this afternoon. I feel called out. And she says, oh yes, exclamation point. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, more than 265, 261, 2, 3, 4, 5, 265 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. That is a long time that women have been obsessing about our weight. We release the inherited belief, I will never reach my ideal weight, from every root and branch of our family tree. Okay. Have we released that? Yes. And she says, but both my mother and grandmother were skinny, and she's the one that struggles with her weight. You know, it's funny that I notice that even women who are quite skinny tend to perceive themselves as either still too fat or as too skinny. I wish I had curves. So I can totally see like a total teeter-totter on that within our society in general. So just a little commentary there. And Sharon says, thanks for the weight one. Yeah, me too. Thanks for the weight one. I appreciate that. Elizabeth Lowe is the next individual, and I'm not sure if she's here tonight. I don't think so. I don't see her. All right. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under time. Section 1, 2, number 1. Here's a belief. I don't have enough time. I've always felt like that. If I could just go like an extra 8 hours in my day. Well, you know, to be fair, I probably still wouldn't get everything done I need to do because I just fill up my day more. How about you guys? Anybody else relate? Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, more than 950, more than 910, 20, 30, more than 925, 925, 6, 7, 8, 9, 929 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Getting a lot of reactions as we're going. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you chiming in and let me know when things are relevant for you. We release the belief I don't have enough time from every root and branch of our family tree, Elizabeth. Have we released that? Yes. Tanya Mowers is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Got a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, column B, we've got something under effort. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief. It's not worth it to try when I know I will fail. Yeah, I have a tendency to not want to stick with things that I'm not just immediately great at. So I relate to that. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, more than 835, 830, 830 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. Ooh, have we found the root cause of weaponized incompetence? I don't know. Maybe I'm just poking a little bit because, well, personal reasons. I'll just leave it at that. We release the belief it's not worth it to try when I know I will fail from every root and branch of your family tree, Tanya. Have we released that? Yes. Robert Hunt, is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2 somewhere else. We got some more failure coming up. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, 100, 200, 300, more than 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 285, 285, 6, 7, 8, 288 generations back, starting with the male. We release the feeling of failure from every root and branch of your family tree, Robert. Have we released that? Yes. Rihanna Murray is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, section 5, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's a belief I don't feel connected to anyone. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, more than 450, 60, 70, more than 465, 465, 6, 7, 8, 468 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And this is coming through with a distinct feeling like being used, being used. I'm only allowed to be here in so much as I am useful to them. And the second that I stop being useful to them, nobody wants me. I feel very, very connected to that one. We release this belief I don't feel connected to anyone from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Brianna. Have we released that? Yes. Kimberly Clark is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Is this a belief? Column A, we've got something under divine. Column A, we've got something under faith. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. Here's a belief there is nothing to have faith in. So this feels like a big skepticism energy. I'm skeptical of everything. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, more than 815, 815, 16, 17, 817 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief there is nothing to have faith in from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Kimberly. Have we released that? Yes. Richard Ashworth is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, something under feelings. Section 1, 2, 3, 4. Section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a belief. If people really knew me, they wouldn't love me. What do you think, Richard? I know you're here tonight. Is this relevant for you? If people really knew me, they wouldn't love me. I can definitely relate to that one myself. And he says he's unsure. All right. So feeling into this feels like simultaneously, walking into a place and having to behave a certain way in order to fit in. And then the second that you're just yourself and you say whatever it is that you honestly think and feel, now all of a sudden people don't want you. That's what this particular energy feels like. Like you're only welcome and accepted as long as you are playing the social games that they want you to play. And he says, oh, yes, definitely. All right. So is this inherited from mother, father? This is inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, 810, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 845, 841, 2, 3, 4, 844 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief if people really knew me, they wouldn't love me, from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Richard. Have we released that? Yes. All right, Rhiannon Stewart is the next individual, and I believe she is here as well. You're very welcome, Richard. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, we've got something under victim. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, section 6, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's a belief: others are never there for me. This is a very a very caregiver energy. Like this is someone who is always caring about about everyone else, making sure that everything is good for everyone else. But when she needs something, love, acknowledgement, help, crickets. That's what this energy feels like. So what do you think, Rhiannon? Is that relevant for you, either in manifesting, running away, teeter-tottering with? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? She says yes. How many generations back? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, more than 650, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 685, 685, 6, 7, 8, 9, 689 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with a female. Yeah, this is one that I resonate with very much. So we release this belief: others are never there for me, from every root and branch of our family tree, Rhiannon. And I hope I said your name right. Have we released that? Yes. Clara Wojcik is the next one. Is this an emotional belief? We've got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got passion. Column A, we've got something financial. She says, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you participating, Rhiannon, and you're very welcome. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a belief: I have no control over my finances. I don't want to say finances. I want to say resources. Because this feels more like this is not just money. This is like everything. This is like food. This is like clothes. This is like shelter. This is like water. This is like not having any control over any of it. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, more than 550, 60, 70, 80, more than 575, 575, 6, 7, 8, 578 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I have no control over my resources from every root and branch of your family tree, Clara. Have we released that? Yes. Got 100% coming up related to that one. And some thumbs up too. Linda Avolio is the final one on my list. Is this an emotion? Is this a belief? We got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, we've got something under comparison. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Show me yes, show me no. I went switched on this one. I unswitched myself, unswitched myself, unswitched myself. Show me yes, show me no. All right. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, something under trust. Section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's a belief I don't believe in myself. Ooh. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. More than 950, 60, 70, 80, 90. More than 985, 985, 6, 7, 8, 9. 989 generations back. And I believe that's the oldest one too. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. We release the belief I don't believe in myself from every root and branch of your family tree, Linda. Have we released that? Yes. All right. So that is everyone on the list. We hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations. Every family member that has ever been touched by any of these energies, we fully release them right now. Let's take a nice deep breath and let it out. Beautiful. All right, of the 44 of us here today, do we have any inherited trapped energies that are affecting all of us who signed up to participate in this Zoom on some level? Yes. How many? More than 10, more than 5? 5. We got 5 today. Number of change. Good, because I want to change all this stuff. All right, number 1, is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, we got something under love. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3. Here's a belief no one cares about me. What do you think, guys? I can definitely say I have for sure felt that in my life. Anybody else also feel like that? And I'm going to release these through myself because we're all sharing it, and it's just easier to release these through me, knowing that all of us are releasing this. We're getting thumbs up, 100%, heart. Yeah. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father. From his mother, father, from his father. 100, okay, more than 500, more than 1,000, more than 1,500, more than 11, 12, 13, more than 1250, 60, 70, more than 1265, 1260, 1265, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 6, 8 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. And Kay says she remembers saying this and adding, not even God. Yeah, I can relate to that. We release the belief no one cares about me from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 2, is this an emotion, a belief? We've got another belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, 3. Number 1, 2, here's a belief I must do everything on my own. I love because it should seem that way. Oh my gosh. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father. We got a thumbs up and a face palm. And 100%, 100%. Oh yeah. Inherited from my mother, father, father's side, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, more than 1,000, more than 1,500, more than 1,100. Okay, so more than 1,050, more than 1,010, 20, 30, more than 1,025, 1,025, 6, 7, 8. 1,028 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. We release the belief I must do everything on my own from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released those? Yes. Third one we all share. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Blaming, dread, fear. Fear. I was wondering when fear might come up. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father, more than 500, more than 1,000, more than 1,500, more than 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, more than 14, 50, 60, 70, 80, more than 14, 75, 70, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 1,474 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of fear from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 4, column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic. Another one I was wondering when it was going to come up. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, more than 1,000, more than 1,500, more than 11, 12, 13, 14, more than 1350, 13, 10, 20, 30, more than 1325, 1325, 6, 7, 8, 1,328 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the feeling of panic from every root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. And number 5, last one we are all sharing together related to this topic. Column A, column, okay, so is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, column B, we've got something under safety. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a belief: I can never really be sure I am safe. I really feel that one. More than 500, 1,000, more than 1,500. Ooh, more than 1,500. Okay, so more than 16. Okay, so 1,500, more than 1,550, more than 1,510, 20, more than 1,515, 1,510, 11, 12, 13, 1,513 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. And that's coming through my father and his father. Yes, yes. Okay. Sorry. I skipped a step here. Inherited from paternal side, from his father. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. We release the belief I can never really be sure I am safe from every affected root and branch of our family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Yeah, I'm dizzy off of that one. Woo. We hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that has ever been touched by any of these energies. We fully release them right now. Have we fully released all of those? Yes, we have. And anytime that we release a belief, it leaves a hole in the subconscious called a subconscious gap. So do we need to address subconscious gaps with some positive replacement beliefs for our ancestry? Yes. How many new positive replacement beliefs do we need today? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6. We need 6 of those. And that's the number of balance. Balance. It just came up again. Love that. Outcome of this period in our life. All right. So first, most optimal positive replacement belief for our ancestry. Is this in column A, column B? We've got something under passion. Column A, something under choices. Positive statement section 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. I am free to create a wonderful future. I like that one just the way that it is. What do you guys think? Do you like that statement? Do you feel like it needs to be adjusted, changed, or added to in any way? Please give me either, thumbs up, hearts, whatever, or any suggestions in the comments. Getting a bunch of hearts. All right, so let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am free to create a wonderful future. I am free to create a wonderful future. I am free to create a wonderful future. And we are. I love it. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right. Second most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief for ourselves and our ancestry. Column A, we are under divine. Column A, we are under God. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, I trust in God's love and support. What do you think about that statement? I trust in God's love and support. Do we like that statement, or would we like to adjust that in any way? Getting some hearts, we're getting some thumbs up. All right, I like it too. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I trust in God's love and support. I trust in God's love and support. I trust in God's love and support. Beautiful. Do you think we can relax and be with that? Relax and be. All right. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Third most optimal positive replacement belief. Column A, we got something under love. Column A, we got something under self. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. I am happy with myself. Ooh. That's one that I want. I feel like I'm closer now than I ever have been. I also feel like this one could be adjusted a little bit. I am happy with, yes, I like that, Tori, and trust myself. I am happy with myself. I am happy with and trust myself. There we go. I am happy with and trust myself. All right. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am happy with and trust myself. I am happy with and trust myself. I am happy with and trust myself. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Fourth most optimal positive replacement belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under intuition. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, number 2. I resonate with the truth. I want to say I resonate with and easily identify the truth. That's how I would adjust that. What do you think, guys? I resonate with and easily identify the truth. Let's cut through some of the BS of the world with that. Woohoo! Let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I resonate with and easily identify the truth. I resonate with and easily identify the truth. I resonate with and easily identify the truth. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Beautiful. Two more. Number 5. All right. Most optimal beneficial. Column A, we got something else under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under recovery. Positive statement section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. I am designed to naturally heal myself. I want to add at first, I am resilient and designed to naturally heal myself. So I would adjust it that way. I am resilient and designed to naturally heal myself. We're getting some yeses, some hearts. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and download this positive replacement belief. And I invite you to affirm with me. I am resilient and designed to naturally heal myself. I am resilient and designed to naturally heal myself. I am resilient and designed to naturally heal myself. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, final positive replacement belief, most optimal one. Column A, column B, we've got something under power. Column A, we've got something under ability. Positive statement section 1, 2. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7. And this one says, I accomplish my goals faster when I put in more effort. I want to say when I put in consistent effort. So I accomplish my goals faster when I put in consistent effort. What do we think about this statement, guys? I know I personally have a little bit of struggle with consistency. Getting some thumbs up here. Anybody else have any other suggestions or changes before we download this one? All right. Well, let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I accomplish my goals faster when I put in consistent effort. I accomplish my goals faster when I put in consistent effort. I accomplish my goals faster when I put in consistent effort. Did the download take? Yes, it did. We download all of these new positive replacement beliefs to every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that is willing to accept them. We download all of these positive replacement beliefs right now. We furthermore defragment all remaining subconscious gaps, filling them with the energies of love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. Are there any remaining subconscious gaps for ourselves, for any of our ancestry? Beautiful. So I invite you to use these positive replacement beliefs as affirmations for yourself in order to deepen the work and really anchor these energies. So we are now going to do a little quantum healing for our ancestors, and we're going to go back in time to assist and comfort all of our precious ancestors. In every moment of trauma and pain where they are seeking help and relief, either silently or out loud, we send our consciousness back to these moments and infuse them with love, comfort, and hope, making it easier for everyone to endure. We invite their consciousness to join us now in a place that is warm and safe, where they are sitting in the most comfortable chair, wrapped in perfect, soft, fluffy blankets and pillows, rested and alert as if awakening from the most refreshing sleep. We are sending them energy now that they are safe and all of their needs are met, surrounding them with their most favorite delicious foods, most comforting, nourishing beverages, and all of the people that they love who are loving them back in exactly the way that they wanted and needed. We run backwards all of these traumatic experiences, keeping only the necessary life lessons, erasing all holographic imprints and cellular memories of these traumas. Thank you, dear ancestors, for living through these experiences that we may be here today. We forgive ourselves. We forgive everyone and everything. Thank you, God, for these life lessons. We mark all of this as done and never to be repeated on behalf of ourselves and our entire precious human family. And to finish honoring and healing our precious human family, it is time to call in our ancestral blessings, because our lineage is not just a place of wounding, but also a place of tremendous strengths. So, dear precious ancestors that are with us here tonight, are there any specific particular blessings that you are sending to us now in order to assist us? Yes. How many? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, the number of spirit. What are they? Number 1, column A, column B, column C, row 1 somewhere else. Synchronicity, intuition, clarity, clarity. Oh boy, we could use some clarity. Second one, column A, column B, row 4 somewhere else. Consciousness, transmutation, transformation, metamorphosis, cleansing, cleansing. Oh, they're assisting us with the cleansing that came up in our prism reading. Isn't that amazing? All right, number 3, column A, column B, column C, row 5 somewhere else. Power, focus, focus. Fourth blessing the ancestors are sending us, column A, row 6 somewhere else. Neutrality, respect, respect. Fifth one, column A, column B, column C, row 2 somewhere else. Nourishment, hydration, energy, humor, humor. You know, I use a lot of humor. I find it to be one of the most useful tools for getting through the absolute crap show that seems to be the world that we're living in today. I just, crack a bad joke about it, and then I feel a little bit better. Number 6, column A, column B, column C, row 5 somewhere else. Power, focus, enlightenment, commitment, commitment. And number 7, final one, column A, row 6 somewhere else. Neutrality, respect, kindness, initiation, success, success. And I feel like it's important to remind us that you get to define what success means for you. You get to define what success means for you. Nobody else's definition of success is relevant to you. So, thank you, our precious ancestors, for these very specific blessings that you are sending us now. We choose to accept and receive these blessings in the deepest possible way for manifestation in our daily lives. We furthermore call forth from our ancestors all of the love, peace, hope, strength, kindness, patience, integrity, faith, and all benevolent attributes of mastery that have been cultivated throughout our family line. We call forth these blessings into our lives here and now for ourselves in the entirety of our lineage, all of the gifts that we need to endure, thrive, and create peace on earth in these evolutionary times for ourselves and the entirety of our precious human family. Ancestors, we honor your experience. We thank you for your lives. We ask you to be with us now and assist us to manifest all of the best attributes of those who came before us. And so it is. Oh, thank you so much to everyone who is here with me now. I can't do these without you, and it matters so much. It matters so much. So I am really curious, what percentage of the population of this whole planet had at least one release from our work here together today? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We've got 100 again. This is, I think, the second time that we've hit the full planet with at least one release. Oh my gosh. What percentage of the population of this planet had at least 2 releases today? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, more than 75, 75, 76, 76% of the planet released at least 2 things. Oh my God, that's a huge step forward. How about 3 or more releases? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, more than 55, 55, 56, 56% of the planet, half the planet released 3 or more things from us 44 people coming together today. That is incredible. We are so much more powerful than we realize, especially when we come together, especially when we come together. So regarding the 44 participants who were part of this group, how many energies did we release individually? Minimum. So this is the minimum that each one of us released personally. 10, 20, 30, 40, more than 35, 30, 31, 32, 33. So every single one of us released at least 33 of these things. That's huge. And that's a master number too. That's Christ consciousness number. I love it. I love it. So that means that the fewest number of releases that each one of us received was 33, and you may have released more on an individual level. And that is that's literally everyone who is impacted by our collective work together. And that's only because that you joined me. Us coming together like this does make a tremendous positive difference, and it represents one more step towards peace on earth for this planet. So I couldn't do this without you. And I'm so very grateful that you have chosen to spend your time with me and participate in this. The next one that I am putting on the schedule is going to be, oh, I didn't update that yet. Hang on a second. I gotta look up some dates. All right, so that one is going to be Tuesday, April 21st. And that will be at the same 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I think I already have a theme for the month, and that'll be anger, bitterness, conflict, and peeved. Anger, bitterness, conflict, and peeved. So for those of us that are struggling with those patterns, which actually came up just a little bit in our session today, it'll be another really good one to participate in. So I really hope that you'll come back and join me again. So that's it. We're going to call it for now. I am incredibly grateful. And the person who released the oldest trapped energy was Linda Avolio. So she's going to receive a free piece of Organite from me. And we are going to finish with a short rebalancing and cleansing intention. So we hereby disconnect our energy and return to the sanctity of our own sovereign selves. Please say the words sovereignty now. Thank you. We ground ourselves deeply into the earth. We honor all who we have connected with today, transmuting any energy that does not belong to us into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension, and returning each person's energy back to where it belongs. We now honor ourselves as we cleanse and rebalance each one of our chakras in rainbow flame. As each flame lights, it restores the proper speed, brightness, and direction to each chakra center in accordance with each soul's wisdom. Red flame, orange flame, yellow flame, green flame, blue flame, indigo flame, violet flame. We now send all inappropriate energies that exist within our beings into the black flame, into the null, into the void, into non-existence. We light the white flame of the infinite unconditional love of the Creator, and we bring it in down through our center above, through our crown chakra, down through our entire chakra system and out through our center below, bringing everything into vertical stacked alignment and grounding all of that energy deeply down into the earth. We honor our center below body presence. Please affirm, I am here. We honor our center above soul presence. Please affirm, I remember I am. We honor our core consciousness, infinite love and wisdom presence. Please affirm, I know I am. In our Akashic records, we mark all of these releases, these released ancestral energies as done and never to be repeated on behalf of ourselves and our entire human family. We thank you, precious honored ancestors, for all of your experiences, and we choose now to release all patterns and karma that are no longer serving us. We are so very grateful for the healing that has taken place today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you one more time for being here with me. If you feel like this was beneficial, I invite you to make a session for an individual healing with me at my website, phoenixhealingcreations.com. You can also find some of my recently award-winning Organite. I was just awarded, what did they say? Best environmental wellness product in the US in 2026 for my Organite. That's crazy. But yeah, it's award-winning now. And you can find that at phoenixhealingcreations.com. If you found the process that I used to determine these trapped emotions and beliefs to be interesting, that is self-muscle testing. That is a major component of the innate communication course, which was featured in the Worldwide Channelers Retreat alongside Cryon this past November. And you can find that at innatecommunication.com or on my website, phoenixhealingcreations.com. And I thank you so much for supporting these healing efforts to uplift and support our precious human family. May the work that we have done together today create beneficial shifts for each one of our lives and lighten the energy of the planet, calling in peace on earth in the hearts of all to manifest as fast as possible, please. I look forward so much to seeing you again the next time.